What's up, Yang Gang? Oh my gosh. I don't know how, you know what? I'm so excited this morning. I didn't even shave. I didn't do nothing. We wanted to come out here and we wanted to break down the debates for you.
He did awesome.
Like, to say that he did awesome, to me, is an understatement. Yeah. But first, let's talk about Steyer.
Why do we want to talk about him?
Because Steyer was there.
He was there.
And Steyer got Yang treatment last night. For sure. He had probably the least amount of speaking time. But you know what? That's what the hell happens when you buy your way into the debate, Steyer. Yeah. Come on, man. Nobody's going to take you seriously, bruh. Speaking of not taking somebody seriously. Oh, my gosh.
I already know.
You already know who I'm about to talk about.
Yep.
Y'all already know who I'm about to talk about, too. Elizabeth Warren. Oh, my gosh. You make my blood boil. You make my blood boil, lady.
She said... Just look at this short clip real quick.
I understand that what we're all looking for is how we strengthen America's middle class. And actually, I think the thing closest to the universal basic income is Social Security. It's one of the reasons that I put forward a plan to extend the solvency of Social Security by decades and to add $200 to the payment of every person who receives Social Security right now and every person who receives disability insurance right now. That $200 a month will lift nearly 5 million families out of poverty, and it will sure loosen up the budget for a whole lot more. It also has a provision for your wife, for those who stay home to do caregiving for children or for seniors, and creates an opportunity for them to get credit on their Social Security. So after a lifetime of hard work, people are entitled to retire with dignity.
Thank you, Senator Warren.
I see this as an important question about I want to understand the data on this.
Senator, thank you very much.
I want to make sure we're responding to make this work.
Your time is up. I want to give it.
Y'all see that?
$200.
Are you kidding me right now? Yes. You know what, Andrew? I want to give your wife a credit toward her Social Security. Let me tell y'all how that shit works.
$200 a month, because that's greater than $1,000 a month, and it only starts when you retire.
I mean, I don't know, because you know how some people will collect Social Security ahead of time or whatever.
Yeah.
Before they actually, you know, because of... But here's the thing about that. Those benefits don't even come close to equaling $1,000 a month.
Which starts at age 18.
Plus, it stacks. So, I mean, come on. Elizabeth Warren, you are just like...
I know.
And you know what? Andrew Yang, thank you, bruh. Thank you. Because I'm telling you what's the truth. He lit her ass on fire. He lit her up. And I was so glad to see it. Because
so did
that kind
Tulsi, so did Booker, Beto. About everybody called her out on her dumb stuff. And if you check out the articles, the fact check articles, everything Warren said was basically a lie. And then Andrew Yang got 0% false on everything he said.
Wow. So. That means he's got his data together.
Right. He knows what he's talking about, y'all.
It's going to come down to Elizabeth Warren. It's going to come down to Bernie Sanders. And it's going to come down to Andrew Yang. Now, I tell you else who had a strong night last night. We got to give credit where credit's due. Bernie had a strong night last night. Bernie came to play.
Booty.
I thought... Booty. Yeah.
Booty.
Booty had a great night. And I was, you know... Here's the thing. Elizabeth Warren, now, she's in the spotlight. She's kind of the front runner. Y'all noticed that Biden didn't get much speaking time last night.
Not as much as usual.
And
I don't know. I didn't look at the numbers yet. So.
When he did speak, there wasn't nothing there. No substance.
Nope. And he didn't even talk about corn pop. Like,
he didn't even talk about corn pop. Come on, Biden. You can't be up on the stage and not talk about corn pop and how he's a bad dude and how he used to run with bad dudes. Corn pop. It's going to be my new Yang Gang name. Corn pop.
Anyways.
Back to Elizabeth Warren. So she's kind of the front runner now. And so, like, it was like all hands on deck last night. I don't know if y'all noticed that or not. But it wasn't just Yang ripping Elizabeth Warren. It was everybody was ripping Elizabeth Warren. And you know why? Because you're a liar. Because that's what you do.
Right? And all she says is, I've got a plan to fix that.
I got a plan to fix that. Yay, thanks.
And I love how Andrew Yang finally pointed out how a wealth tax is not going to work. A VAT tax will. We need to follow the examples other countries are doing. Not saying they're better than the United States, but they have it figured out already. And it's something we have yet to figure out. So let's get it figured out and do it.
It's like we have all this information available to us.
It's already been done, so we can look at the studies. You know?
Oh my gosh. Elizabeth Warren, my message to you is to just keep doing what you're doing. Because you're going to get crushed from every side. And I promise you, DNC, Tom Perez, y'all probably don't watch these videos, but you might should. Because I'm telling you something good. Y'all keep backing these.
Yeah.
And that's what you're going to get. Let me tell you something about MAGA. Go to Donald Trump's Twitter. MAGA's there. And MAGA's going to show up. And MAGA will crush Elizabeth Warren. Mm-hmm. There's only one thing that will stop that MAGA. Math.
Preach, Beto.
Ensured the VA could prescribe
Beto.
it.
Preach, Beto.
It's like, yes.
You know what was crazy? Is I was waiting for Booty to come on the stage last night and say something that Andrew Yang said.
Right? I was waiting for #repeat. Like,
Repeat.
Everything. I expected him to come out and be like, hi, my name's Andrew Yang. I'm running for president.
I'm running for president in 2020 as a Democrat. Tulsi, you didn't get a lot of speaking time, but I thought you crushed it. I thought you crushed it.
Thanks for
backing up our boy.
Yeah. Like,
Basically,
Andrew Yang is right. UBI could be the answer. Yes. I feel like they're going to team up eventually. They got to. You know? Everybody wants to see it.
And Andrew Yang said at the start of this whole thing, he said one of two things is going to happen. Either I'm going to get elected president, or the person who gets elected president is going to sound so much like me.
Yep.
I mean, Julian Castro last night.
Yep.
Talking about UBI. UBI and the freedom dividend is now a
it's something we can talk about.
It's something that we can talk about. It's not taboo. It's not, a few months ago, you never even heard of it.
Yeah. I mean,
unless you're Scott Sands.
Right. Some people have, and they've been UBI advocates for a long time. But Andrew Yang actually brought it to the front for everybody to see. Yeah. Automation. How cool is it they had this whole little discussion on automation when before no one was talking about it but Andrew Yang.
Now they're actually asking questions about automation. And
Finally,
they put Elizabeth Warren on the spot last night with that question.
Automation is not real.
Oh my gosh, I've never been to a fucking Walmart. I mean,
I don't shop at Walmart. Do you know who I am?
I'm Elizabeth Warren. I don't take PAC money. So
let's not talk about Warren anymore because she doesn't deserve all this attention. Let's move on.
You know who else doesn't deserve all the attention?
Who's that?
Donald Trump.
Right.
What are you doing, DNC? I mean,
I don't... First question. And then it just went on about Donald Trump. And Andrew Yang's like, hey, let's stop talking about Donald Trump because that means he wins. Like, he brought it up. Finally. Everybody else.
Promise you, I did not want to hear his name 20 times in the first freaking 2 minutes of the debates last night.
So, there was a small little 20-second clip that was missing from last night's debate video. So, we're going to throw that in here. It was where he jumped in, and I don't know if y'all noticed, but he jumped in a lot more this time. Really like that.
We can fight back. The best way we can fight back against big tech companies is to say our data is our property. Right now, our data is worth more than oil. How many of you remember getting your data check in the mail? It got lost. It went to Facebook, Amazon, Google. If we say this is our property and we share in the gains, that's the best way we can balance the scales against the big tech companies.
He's going to make it. He's going to do it.
He created speaking time last night, which was something that was missing from the first couple of debates.
Yeah.
And this was something that needed to happen, and it happened at just the right time. because, and here's the thing about Andrew Yang. He's not going to peak too early. Mm-hmm. This campaign's not going to peak too early. It's just going to continue to rise.
And he's smart about it. He knows what he's doing.
Right, because what had to happen was you had the front runners with Biden, right? Mm-hmm. That was the first couple of debates, Biden and Elizabeth Warren. Well, now Biden's kind of falling back to the pack. And now it's kind of Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders up there. And so now was the time to start punching up. And that's what he did. When he went after Elizabeth Warren last night, buddy, I'm telling you what's the truth. I wanted to jump out my skin. I was so excited. Yeah. I was pumped.
It needed to happen. It's time.
Y'all, I was more stoked about what happened last night than I have been about a football game. And I get excited about my teams. And I'm telling you what's the truth. Y'all take a look at this clip of Zach and Andrew Yang after the debates. Y'all see those two right there? That's exactly how I felt last night. That is exactly how I felt.
And y'all, he's picking up so much traction after the debates. I think they said like 250,000 people signed up for his email. I don't know how many people. I'll have to look up the numbers and do my math. But a lot, he's gained followers. A lot of people have been to his website. And y'all make sure you go in there and submit your questions if you have any.
Friday.
Yang2020.com. He's going to be answering questions for 10 hours. So get your questions in.
You know the Grassroots Yang Gang is going to have a question in there.
We just don't know what it is yet. It's got to be a good one.
Definitely. Tomorrow I'll be on Read My Lips podcast. Real Be Serious. We're going to talk about the debate. We're going to talk about, I know he comes from the Bernie camp. He's a burner. And we're going to talk about Andrew Yang because I know he's got a lot of love for Andrew Yang. So we're going to just kind of spitball and see where it leads. Y'all make sure that you tune into that. We appreciate you. Shout outs to our patrons.
Shout outs. Thank y'all.
Got the heat fixed in the car yesterday.
Yay! It was a nice warm ride. It was great. It's kind of chilly out here right now. I want to go jump in the car and turn the heat on.
Got that fixed just in time.
Yes.
Thanks, Mark.
Mark, you are awesome. Shout outs to you. You and Ivy.
For sure. Y'all stay tuned for our next video coming out. Will be the house that we were at that we wanted the live stream from and we couldn't. So you're going to hear that full Andrew Yang speech with the Q&A. Mm-hmm. And that Q&A at that particular event was pretty good. And as y'all know, these Q&As, they're probably the most informative part because we've all heard the stump speech. So Yang Gang, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Make sure you go ahead and donate to yang2020.com. Let's get those donations up. We're working for 30 million, 40 million. Heck, why not? Let's do it. If you have $1 left over, please donate to the channel. Keep us going. We'll keep on bringing the Yang news, the Yang coverage, and some grassroots stuff.
Definitely. Here I am, by myself.
Yelling at them.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the... We're going to get copyrighted?
Demonetized.
Demonetized.
Anyway.
Yummy, 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 yummy.